Well, my fellow Descendants, I did not plan on making you a second news video today. However, there is a lot of stuff going on in the community right now. Many of you out there have questions, and I want to do my best to keep you up to speed on everything going on. Now, we're going to jump right to the most recent information the game has passed along. And you can see about 8.5 hours after launch, they said here are some known issues that were found after the official launch on July 2nd. We will continuously update this notice with any additional issues, bugs that are found during July, so please keep track of the updates during your gameplay. Now, they left a link and we're going to jump to that really quick, and as always I will leave a link to this information in the video description down below. That way you can check it out anytime you want. Now, starting at the top, they say they found an issue where players were immediately moved to Albion after starting the mission when entering special operations. Partial fixes have been implemented and a complete fix is currently in progress. There's also an issue where players are being occasionally placed into servers without other players during field transfers. Found when transferring fields solo, players are occasionally placed on a server with no other players existing. Void intercept battles, infiltration operations, and special operations matching works fine. Also, transferring fields as a party. All party members are placed on the same server as normal, so thankfully that seems to be working okay. If not, let me know in the comment section. And while the game did continue to go over a few other things players have reported, at this point I'd like to focus on some of the major issues you've brought to my attention and that the game is aware of as well. Now, one thing we talked about this morning is that many players out there who bought the Battle Pass or extra caliber, you could not find it. Now, the game did implement a fix. You should be able to find it now. All you need to do is open up your menu, go over to shop, go over to your inbox, and if you purchased anything that did not show up previously, this is where it's going to show up. If it's not there for you, please let me know. I'll try to get you answers. You know, we are continuing to get information from the game, and obviously I'll continue to bring you updates that they do pass along. Finally, we have the topic of Twitch drops. Now, in order to find those, you need to go to Albion. You need to go to your mailbox here, open it up, and you will see at the top Steam Beta Test Participation Award. And if you completed different tests, you may see, multiple things in there. Did I actually just say award? Reward, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. That is where you're going to find that, my friends. Now, the next thing we're going to talk about are connection issues. Now, one thing I encountered later in the day, and I know many of you out there on Xbox encountered this as well. And keep in mind, this issue is dependent on where you're located in the world, but for me and a lot of players, you have not been able to log into Xbox Live all day. That is an Xbox issue, not an issue with the First Descendant. So I'm hoping that Xbox Live can get their together really quick. That way, for those of you that have been waiting to play, you can finally jump in. Finally, today we're going to talk about PlayStation and PC users. And two common things I'm hearing: on PlayStation, you're seeing the frame rate drop significantly when you're randomly playing the game. Hopefully they can fix that soon. They are aware of it. Again, that list, that they put out a little while ago with known issues, that is not exhaustive. There are other things that are going to be fixed hopefully very soon. And one thing I'm hearing from PC users out there is that it seems to be crashing a lot, but it's primarily for people who have a very high-end computer. I have something kind of mid-range, and I haven't had any problems whatsoever. Again, it's going to be completely relative. I don't know if it has to do with ray tracing, and once again, as always, once they give us any more information in regard to a fix, I promise to bring it to you right away. Last but not least today, I just want to talk about really my overall thoughts on launch day. Now, in my opinion, and please let me know your thoughts as well, I think it was pretty smooth, all things considered. I know we peaked today at about 229,000 on Steam. I think we're sitting at about 175,000 players at the moment as of my recording this video. And obviously that number does not include console players. And even though we did encounter, or some players encountered, the issue where they were not getting certain things that they purchased, the game has already said there's going to be compensation. You can see on screen, this is what we can expect to see. And once the game announces when these bonuses are going to be in effect, I promise to bring you that information immediately. Finally, I just want to mention, and this is something I've talked about in multiple videos, if you're on the fence on whether you actually want to buy something in this game right now, just wait. There's no rush whatsoever, and I know a lot of people are waiting until the game irons out certain bugs before they even give this game a chance. I recommend doing that as well, because hopefully over the next few days, we will continue to see the game make improvements, and more importantly, continue to communicate with the player base. That is going to do it for this one, my friends. As always, I want to take a moment and thank you all for your incredible support of this channel. I sincerely appreciate the privilege of your time, and as I mention at the end of every one of these, take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks again, everyone.